Got you loud and clear. Over. Go ahead. I don't ever really look out the windows and take pictures, and also there's all sorts of floating to be done, and that's a lot of fun. Over. So we work in Houston, and we try to help the other astronauts who are coming to space and help them with our experience of being up here. Over. Well, I have to say floating. It's sort of like being a fish, but it's also like being a bird. And you learn how to use your feet instead of your hands sometimes to grab onto things. It's pretty cool. Over. Probably the northern lights, because you really see that there's a lot of power in the universe, and this green thing is hitting the Earth, and it's pretty spectacular. Over. The temperature can range from like -200 to +200. Actually, we were out there yesterday, and we were wearing our big spacesuits, which have thermal layer as well as micrometeorite layer, as well as a pressure bladder. Over. It's really fun. Your hair stands on end, then everything floats. Like I was saying, sometimes you lose things because things don't fall to the ground, and so that's a little annoying, but floating yourself is a lot of fun. Over. Some of those things which are normal at home on Earth are difficult to do. For example, going to the bathroom or losing things. Over. It's very easy to float, and you can't get away from doing it while you're up here, so you just have to learn. Over. Most of our food is pre-cooked, and so we just have to heat it up. But we have everything from sweet and sour tofu to lasagna to fish. Over. Yeah, it's pretty good, and sometimes you learn how to put things together and make things like when you like to mix things, like I make peanut butter and jelly sandwich on a piece of tortilla that we have up here. Over. HB9TSO, this is Oscar Romeo 4ISS. Over. HB9TSO, this is OR4ISS. Over. HB9TSO, this is OR4ISS. Over. Got you loud and clear now. Over. Actually, a spoon will do. Most of our food is a little bit sticky like a casserole, so a spoon will do just fine. No knives or forks needed. Over. Well, there's folks on the ground who plan for that, so they plan on bringing up food like a year in advance for when you're here. So usually there's going to be food unless there's some type of problem. Over. So each of us have our own little sleep stations, and then we sleep in a sleeping bag so you don't float all over the place. And it's pretty comfortable. Over. It's not that convenient. You have to make sure you have pretty good aim because stuff starts to float. So it has a little bit of a vacuum suction to pull stuff in the right direction, but you do have to be very careful. Over. Well, probably I miss my dog the most, seriously, because I can't talk to him on the phone. We do have a phone, and we do have video conferencing sometimes on the weekends with our family. So I try to see my dog, but I can't really take him for a walk on Earth and feel the sun and feel the wind and feel the sand on my feet at the beach. Over. Well, we've been up here now for about 4 months, and we go back home in about 2 weeks. So generally the time that people are spending up here is about 4 months to 6 months. But next year we might, or in 2 years, we might have somebody stay up here for a whole year. Over. Yeah, well, we do all sorts of stuff, from science experiments to going out and doing a spacewalk, and to construction even on the space station, to maintaining it, because it's like your house or your car, so things break up here. We're doing science experiments on ourselves as well as materials, like seeing how fire burns in space, also how liquids flow in space, and also like new systems. We even have fish up here. Over.